Hi, I'm Aaron Westerfield, and I'm here to introduce my research topic for the Doctorate of Education and Educational Leadership at Northern Arizona University. In a speech delivered in 2014, Harvard Business School professor Clayton Christensen, he predicted that in 10 to 15 years, over half of the 4,000 higher education institutions in America will be bankrupt. This sounds extreme, but similar predictions from Moody Investor Service show that closures of small colleges will triple, and colleges that merge will double. So an environment now exists where senior leaders in higher ed need to be efficient in the present operations while being strategic in future goals. And this is especially the case for community colleges. So I set out to figure out what can be done about this problem. Is there a specific leadership strategy that community college leaders can implement that addresses the future while being grounded in the present? So with this question in mind, I turned to the researcher James March in his seminal research on organizational development. And so March describes two concepts that organizations need to be efficient in order to balance to be successful. The first is exploration, and the second is exploitation. So when a person has the ability to use both hands to write, that person is known as being ambidextrous. If you think of an organization having hands, one hand would be called exploration, and the other hand would be called exploitation. So while individuals have a dominant hand to write with, say that person is left-handed or right-handed, for organizations, using only one hand could be really damaging. For example, using only the hand of exploration, you'll discover that the organization falls victim to what I call initiationitis. This is where organizations and individuals create too many initiatives that drain the valuable resources that should be dedicated to the current operations. But if an organization switches hands and say uses only the hand of exploitation and ignores exploration, it runs the risk of continuing in the status quo without regard to the future. In essence, they are going nowhere but efficiently. So as you can imagine, organizational survival and growth, it's depending on using both hands of exploration and exploitation. So collectively, an organization using both hands is known as organizational ambidexterity. It is dependent on using both hands of the organization. O'Reilly and Tushman, they echo this idea, stating that, quote, firms need to both exploit existing assets and capabilities and to provide for sufficient exploration to avoid being rendered irrelevant by changes in markets and technology. So what does this mean for community colleges? Community colleges are strapped for limited resources. They struggle to remain relevant in the evolving higher education landscape and are often criticized for not meeting the needs of the community. With organizational ambidexterity, I believe this could change. When colleges use both hands, they use both hands of exploration and exploitation, the appropriate balance can help community college achieve success in managing the day-to-day operational structure while keeping an eye towards the future. So I'm really excited to kind of see where this research takes me and continues to take me as I progress through the dissertation process. And hopefully we can reverse the trends of colleges and help higher educational leaderships better navigate the ever-evolving landscape of higher education. So thanks so much.